Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be sharing a personal story about motherhood instinct, how I learned to trust myself and listen to that inner voice. As a mom, we often face moments of doubt or pressure from outside opinions, but I've come to realize that there's something special about a mother intuition. I'll share the pivotal moment when I trusted my instinct and how that shaped my parenting journey. I remember the day it truly hit me. Something wasn't quite right with my son. It wasn't just the quirk that all children have. This was different, unsettling on the level I couldn't ignore. He would line up his toy in a perfect rows, day by day, never actually playing with them. No imagination, no pretend story, just object placed in strict, unyielding order. The sensory issue were overwhelming. Brushing his teeth was a battle I dreaded. He would scream, squeam, and flinch at the slightest touch of the toothbrush. It wasn't just resistance, it was pure distress. I couldn't get him to tolerate it, and soon enough the decay set in. I felt powerless. Something so simple, brushing his teeth, as turned into an ordeal I couldn't conquer. Then there were his hands. He couldn't hold a spoon, wouldn't even touch the food. His fine motor seems frozen in place. It wasn't that he wouldn't try, it felt as if his body simply refused to cooperate. And at the playground, while other kids ran and laughed together, he remained lost in his own world, and he didn't speak. Not a single word. He made sound, but no language ever came. I held on to hope, telling myself that maybe tomorrow would be the day. The tantrum, oh God, the tantrum. They came without warning, like a storm that struck out nowhere. I knew deep down they weren't acts of defiance. They were outbursts of frustration. His way of expressing the need he couldn't communicate. Each meltdown broke me a little more. Outing became impossible. Grocery trips, play dates, even a simple walk in the park, it all turned into overwhelming chaos. Then there was the food, milk, only milk from the bottle, as if he was stuck in an endless loop of infancy. He refused solid, and on the rare occasion I could get something into his mouth, he wouldn't swallow. He just held in there, locked in some internal battle I couldn't understand. He was so picky, rejecting almost everything I offered, and the strangest part, he would cover his ears as if the world was too loud, too much for him. The smallest sound could set him off, sending him into a panic, frantically covering his ears in a desperate attempt to block it all out. Then came the destruction. He broke everything, the TV, phone, tablet, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't anger, I could see that. He didn't mean to, but the wreckage piled up around me. Broken object, broken moment, and the pieces of my heart. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm failing him, like I'm missing something crucial. But deep inside, I know this isn't just a phase. Something is wrong and it's getting worse. All I want to do is to help him, to understand him, but I feel so lost. Every day is like trying to piece together a puzzle without all the pieces. From the first sign, I knew something was different, but it took a lot of courage to fully accept that my son needed more than I could understand at that time. I walk you through the moment of realization, the challenges we face, and how finally getting the diagnosis helped us move forward. This realization changed everything about me, but it also brought a sense of clarity. I learned to trust my instinct as a mother and advocate for my son in a way I hadn't before. How I went from confusion to understanding and how that shaped our life moving forward. Do you ever felt something was off and didn't know what to do? I hope my story resonated with you. If this content speaks to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more personal story like this. Thank you and bye.